Hey guys, this is Jess with Sourceful Journey, back with another video. So today I wanted to focus on the notion of a private life is a happy life. So I wanted to just do a quick little chit chat with you guys and share my thoughts about that. And yeah, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and just jump right in. So a private life is a happy life. I truly feel that there is there's a lot that could be said about that. Whether I agree with this statement or not, I truly do feel that it is a valid one. Because when it comes to having a private life, it's truly all about balance. You know, I use myself as an example. Prior to me creating this YouTube channel, I was unsure on whether I wanted to do it. And if I decided to do it, how much of my life was I willing to share on this platform to the world? Just knowing that there's so many people that could see it. So many different onlookers, whether it's people I know, people I don't know, people who are sane, people who are insane. So many variations of those types that are out there, the seen and unseen. And I was just not quite sure how far to go with it. When I created this channel, I wasn't really doing it for the notoriety or to get the likes. I mean, to get those things are nice. It's very adorable. It's very, very sweet. And I mean that genuinely with heart. But I created this channel for a reason, because I did it in hopes that it could help others who are just embarking on their journey for the first time. You know, it's one of those things when you become aware of self, of who you truly are. It's a bit of a learning curve. It's a learning process within itself. You have so many different resources that are out there, so many different scholars, people who have such great knowledge about this space, even prior to yourself embarking on it, that you can look into. But to know that there's others who are just like everyday citizens, everyday beings, whether you're here in the US or outside of the country, just knowing that there's so many of us out there who are going through the same exact journey or similar journeys, just like the other guy, I think that says something. And to know that you're not going it alone, I think that's the part that's the most gratifying as well. So to tie this all together in terms of the whole idea of a private life, I came to the conclusion in reference to my own channel, and I'm sure a lot of other YouTubers would agree with this. It's a balancing act. You know, you have to know how far to go, just how far to go when it comes to what you share on camera, or what you share in writing, for that matter, if you happen to go into doing things like blogs or books, things like that. So for me, you know, I like to view myself as a bit of an open book, but to an extent, because again, I think with time, eventually that would change. But anything and everything I do share on my channel is going to be with intent, with good reasoning. And there'll be some points where we have some laughter in there, you know, but at the same time, the key point in me even creating this channel was just to give you guys a bit of a taste of what I deal with in my day-to-day world. But at the same time, you know, sharing my past experiences and just knowing that in some way that this can actually help someone else along their journey. Now, one thing that I think I find to be the most gratifying would be just knowing that people do actually take time to share their thoughts about me. I do get quite a bit of responses in my instant messaging area on my other platforms. I do get quite a bit of responses and emails, especially the emails. Oh my gosh, You guys really do light up my box. My email box be loaded, but I appreciate it, and I do genuinely mean that. As you guys know, I love anything and everything when it comes to writing, when it comes to speaking, anything dealing with speeches or being, you know, like a motivational speaker or coach. That's more of my alley, that's more of my strength, if you will. And that's another reason what kind of pushed me to start my business and the whole thing in terms of, you know, the consultations. That's more of my heart, alongside, of course, anything dealing with philanthropy and humanitarian work for those who are in need, those who are impoverished as well. So yeah, so I tend to share a bit of details in regards to that, but you can get a good idea. You get the gist of how it all connects when it comes to me and in my world. So I say all that to say, I think just simply by you guys sending responses to me, whether it's quick little instant messages or if it's quick or detailed, I meant to say detailed emails, just to know that it is hitting the intended target in a good way. It's the most gratifying ever. It truly puts a smile on my face like no other on this end. And I just want you guys to know that I do appreciate you. And yes, I will continue to, you know, share my thoughts and give you updates as I progress onward with this channel. And yeah, I mean, really at this point, I guess you could say the best is yet to come. That is all for this quick little chit chat video. What are you guys' thoughts about that? Just knowing that there needs to be some level of privacy. The notion of a private life is a happy life. How do you guys feel about that? Do you feel that there needs to be a balance when it comes to those areas? You know, whether it may be having more of a private life when it comes to family, or maybe when it comes to the topic of work, or when it comes to what you do in terms of your day-to-day, if you don't tie anything in reference to your work details or your family life. Like maybe it's a different part of your life that you feel compelled to share, or you may not feel compelled to share. Just throwing some examples out there. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, or always, you know, you could just send me your thoughts on the other platforms as well as email. As I mentioned in the previous videos, as for this week, there are no more spots available. Spots have been filling up quickly, which is great, and I truly appreciate that, you guys. But as far as the following week, you can definitely look into any spots that may be available for that week. If you have any issues with scheduling, I believe the link situation should be handled by this Saturday. Don't quote me on it. I have been working with my tech support team in terms of this, but if you have any issues with scheduling an appointment for a consultation, just send me a quick message or email me. All that information is in the section below, and then we can just schedule it from there. So yeah, I would like to hear you guys' thoughts, but in the meantime, as always, I am sending you guys with love and light, and I will see you in the next video. Be blessed, you guys.